Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we are talking about what happens when we have Saturn placed in the sign of Taurus in our birth chart. So Saturn in Taurus. And so before we get into all that good stuff, I'd just like to let you guys know that I am a Vedic astrologer, and I do astrology readings as well as birth time rectification and things like that. So if you're interested in any of my services, you can go to gebotheshaman.com. Alright, and I also offer a Vedic astrology certification course as well. So it's very powerful. There's a lot of good stuff that I offer, and so you should go check out gebotheshaman.com. Alright, so let's get into Saturn placed in Taurus in our birth chart. So in order to understand this placement better, we need to understand what Saturn means, and then we'll talk about what Taurus means, and then put them together and come create our own analysis from it. So what does Saturn mean? So Saturn is all about discipline, organization, structure, being very disciplined, organization, being very organized, being very structured, very disciplined in your work. It's all about hard work, organization, discipline, structure, all that good stuff. So then we have Taurus. So Taurus is the sign of Taurus is an earth sign controlled by Venus. So Taurus is all about the physical pleasures, the physical material pleasures. So the five senses, very sensual. It's all about the senses, all about sight, smell, taste, hearing, touch, all that good stuff. So Taurus is also what we value. Taurus is our values, it's art, it's beauty, things like that. So yeah, it has a lot to do with like physical pleasures though, material pleasures. So having like luxury items and things like that. Taurus, of course, this would have to depend on, you would have to look at the placement for this, but it also has to deal with savings. So depending on what house this is placed in and things like that, you could get some additional information from this placement, but right now we're just talking about Saturn in Taurus. So so that's kind of what Taurus represents. It's all about values, all about art, beauty, things like that, sensuality. And so what happens here when we have Saturn here in Taurus is this makes somebody, this has the capacity to make somebody very wealthy later in life. And Saturn is the planet of lessons and maturity, so you might not, it might be very hard for you at first. So it might be very very difficult for you to have any like savings, any money, for you to fall back on like savings and things like that. So money might be a difficult issue for you early on in life. However, it makes you more like frugal with your money, more responsible with your money, because Saturn is always about responsibility. It's always trying to teach us lessons, and responsibility is one of those key lessons of Saturn. So it teaches you to be very frugal, very responsible with your money, and that in turn makes you understand how money works, and it gives you the lessons of Saturn. So it makes you a very responsible person with your money, very frugal, very just very conscious about how you are spending your money, what you're doing with your money. You're very conscious about that. So you're not one of those people who, like, after you learn the lessons of Saturn here, you would be less likely to be a person who just goes out and spends recklessly. So you would be very mindful of your spending, very intentional about it, very intentional about it. And you would be one of those people, if you have a business, you reinvest in your business, and you don't go blow the first $1,000 that you make in your business on like partying and things like that. So these people are very responsible with their money, after they, of course, learn the lessons of Saturn. And sometimes sometimes that takes longer than, some people take longer than others to learn that lesson. So, so what else could I say about this position? So it might cause you some, you'll have to work very hard to get what you want in life. You'll have to, if you want like a lot of savings, if you want a lot of money, Saturn is going to make you work hard for that. So, if you haven't gone through your Saturn Mahadasha or your Sadhisati yet, then Saturn will make you work very hard for your money. So that's one of the things, because he wants you to understand the importance and the value of money. And why am I talking about money a lot in this video? Well, Taurus has a lot to do with money. Taurus is what you value, and we all, have a shared value of money. So, that's what makes money work. So, anyway, guys, so yeah, it's, you could become very wealthy with this position. Also, you would tend to be more conservative, on the conservative side. Again, Taurus is what you value, and Saturn is what tradition. It's all about, conserving and delaying and things like that. So if you have this position, you could be more conservative, and so that's something. Nothing wrong with that at all. Then let's see here. So you would also tend to value, like, you would work hard to get material items. Like, you would work hard to, let's say you had, you're a female and you have an eye on Louis Vuitton purse, or some luxury item, and it's like $5,000, and you're like, holy crap, like, I can't afford that. So you would be one of those people who says, you know what, I'm determined to have it, and I'm going to work my butt off until I get it. So you would be very determined to get, everything that you want in life, and you would work very hard for that, to get that. So Saturn in this position makes you very determined, very stubborn, and yeah, because Saturn relates to the Earth, and Taurus is also an Earth sign, so you could be very stubborn about your, values and your just various things like that. So anyway, guys, let me check time here, and I'll be right back with you. Alright, guys, so that does it for me. So, if you're interested in a Vedic astrology reading from me, if you're interested in birth time rectification, if you're interested in the astrology certification course, where I give you your own website and I give you your own PayPal button so you can have the ability to make money as an astrologer, if you're interested in that. And I will even promote you. So there is a test, an exam that goes along with that course. And once you pass that certification exam, I will give you your own website and I will promote you on my channel. So that's a added bonus there. So it's well worth the cost. And if you're interested, it's on sale right now, so you can get the bundle deal. So not only the course, but also the Cosmic Qigong course as well, so as like an added bonus. So I do Vedic astrology readings. You can go to gebodeshaman.com to check out that. If you want to check out the astrology certification course, you can go to gebodeshaman.com. And birth time rectification, a lot of people are interested in astrology, they just don't have their exact time of birth, and it's important that it is exact, like down to the minute. So not just between 7 and 8 p.m. No, that's not gonna cut it. It needs to be down to the exact minute, because there's multiple divisional charts, and those depend on the exact minute of birth. So anyway, guys, so yeah, I do birth time rectification. I do distance energy healing. So that's a great way to get healed on the not only physical level, but emotional, psychological, mental. So if you're having any struggles with depression, things like that, I can help you out. So yeah, and then we have the career coaching and life coaching. So that is geared for people who have no idea what to do in life. They're just kind of struggling and straggling, not making any progress in life, and just kind of letting life pass you by, and that is not a good thing. That is not where you want to be. So you need to get on your path and purpose, and the way to do that is to discover what that is for you. So that is what the career coaching is all about. Career consultation is all about. And then we have the Ritual Magic course. So that's all about basically going into the 9 levels of your psyche and destroying all your unconscious psychological blocks that prevent you from having the wealth, the health, the happiness, the love that you want in your life. And then, of course, the Qigong courses. So Cosmic Qigong right here, and the Self-Transformation Challenge. I would highly recommend the Self-Transformation Challenge, but if you want to get them as a bundle, I have a bunch of bundles and sales and things packaged together and things like that. So you can save a lot by going to gebodeshaman.com. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we will talk to you next time. Peace.